Right now, Fortnite is taking over the world. As far as media coverage and attention, Fortnite is currently in an extremely powerful and influential position within the current industry climate. Not only have they effortlessly trampled their top competitor to be the top dog in the Battle Royale genre, but Epic Games have managed to marry an intuitive understanding of the ever-morphing presence of online gaming and entertainment culture with their years and prestige of game design, and successfully built an unmistakable brand which doesn't look to be going anywhere soon. Despite Epic's history of gritty, adult-oriented games and properties, they've pulled off the shift to cartoony, accessible, and most importantly, colourful and recognisable mayhem with all the finesse and grace of their previous efforts. There's no doubt boardrooms are full of talk about the game across the entire industry, much like the domicile of anyone with regular internet access and knows what a Twitch TV is. The world is watching, and you can bet your bottom dollar designers, investors, CEOs are eyeing up the way players consume and respond to the game, and the industry will start to shift towards these newfound desires. Most importantly though, any game in the multiplayer shooter ballpark is going to have to contend with this question for more or less the rest of the near and foreseeable future. Why would I play your game that doesn't have this thing if Fortnite does it and I can play it for free? That's right. On top of incredibly refined presentation, constant updates, and addictive, if derivative, gameplay loop and a thriving cultural presence, Fortnite's secret weapon is its free-to-play nature, fully supported by cosmetic microtransactions and paid access to the game's Save the World mode, which is apparently doing alright according to Epic, even though I've seen like 2 people talk about it. On top of this, the game offers another killing blow. The game is free to play online on PlayStation 4, no doubt the most popular home console in the current gaming landscape, whereas 99% of other games require access to Sony's PlayStation Plus service, which runs as high as $10 a month. Now, Fortnite isn't the first game to not require PS Plus to play. In fact, more or less, all of the free-to-play games on PS Plus require no subscription to play, but none of them cut close to the impact and recognition Fortnite brings with it. Even reigning shooter juggernaut Overwatch is still a near-premium price game with the subscription required on top of this. This console version of Fortnite is honestly what intrigues me most, and the impact it could have on the future progression of console gaming. For years, consoles have been hamstrung by artificial restrictions put in place by publishers or by console manufacturers themselves, as well as adhering to a rigid pricing structure and an expectation in place for extra subscription fees. The upside to playing on a PC system is player empowerment, the ability to play with whatever peripherals you like, customize your setting however you please, whether input, visual, or this. Fortnite pushes these boundaries in allowing crossplay between console and PC users through its Epic Friends system. In order for crossplay to be justified, however, Epic needed to introduce feature parity to keep things fair. Welcome keyboard and mouse support. Welcome a 60 FPS mode. Welcome key bindings, full range of inputs and shortcuts to match the PC. Epic Games isn't beholden to keeping the console market in its tidy place on the shelf, and wants to empower its Fortnite players no matter their platform. Of course, they aren't the first to do any of these things. Famously, Rocket League supports crossplay, and Overwatch supports keyboard and mouse. Call of Duty even has a long heritage of iteration and refinement, whilst Doom allowed console players to tweak their field of view, motion blur settings, but none of these games have not only combined all of these features, as well as its most popular mode remaining free to its core on a majority of platforms it's on, and having stolen the media, audience, and whatever else I haven't listed's attention all at once. Right now I have my PS4 set up on my desk with a monitor, keyboard, and to the untrained it would look like a typical discrete desktop setup. This is the first time I've ever found myself willing to do this, and there was only one game that would have made me feel like it was worth it. Whereas I'm not confident my PC would be able to run Fortnite as well as I'd like, as reliably as I'd like, I can combine my preference for desktop controls with the process-focused OS and optimization of a console system. It's the first time in my history as a video game enthusiast that I've ever felt like I've owned a streamlined and simple alternative to a gaming computer that I've been promised in many iterations throughout the years. I want to say I hope the industry just looks at this and listens, but for once I can say this is impossible for them to ignore. Everything Fortnite offers is going to set a new bar for what consumers expect of premium experiences, because they're gonna need some swaying to step out of those tilted towers. You see that? I'm picking up the Fortnite lingo already, fellow kids. I wish they'd let you turn off the VSync though. That would be nice, guys. Lego Batman did that. Well, there it is, Dub's first Fortnite video. I couldn't just keep ignoring the most prevalent game in the world any longer, right? Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. This one was probably the most upbeat episodes of Bytes I've ever done. Minus the underlying criticism about the entire rest of the industry, but that's not ultra important right now. Shoutouts to my hella and ever supportive patrons, Patrick Sykes, Jay Lewis, Martin Abbott, and Fishstick Mystic. If you'd like a shoutout at the end of the video and a custom thank you sign, go ahead and check out my Patreon as linked in the description. If you enjoyed my stupid rant about Fortnite, do your boy a solid and smash that like button, and share your thoughts in the comments section below. If you feel compelled to dislike the video, feel free to tell me why. I take criticism freely and actively work on things as they're pointed out to me. If you like the way I sound when I share my pretentious and unwarranted opinions about games, consider becoming a subscriber, and you're welcome and invited to join my Discord server, also included in the description below. Otherwise, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys when I talk about something else next time. Bye bye.